que forma con los siguientes jugadores. Con el número 2, mantenerte. Con el número 7, Michael Rivera. Con el número 8, Sebastián Carrasco. Con el número 13, Andrés Rodríguez. Con el 19, Alejandro Vergara. Con el 20, Derby Cruz. Con el 22, fundamental, Eduardo García. Con el número 23, Diego Julio. Y con el 41, Santiago. Y ahora sí, con ustedes, Obras Vázquez. Con el número 2, Felipe Chaco. Con el número 6, Víctor Pérez. Con el número 8, Lautaro Barrio. Con el número 10, Franco Maniocci. Con el número 11, Andrés Paz. Con el número 12, Juan Pereira. Con el número 17, Alejo Gómez. Con el número 20, Miguel Ruiz. Con el 23, Leandro Torriento. Con el número 32, Superman, Kevin Solar. Con el número 34, Luis Andrea. Y con el 38, Juan Crespo. El entrenador argentino, y los asistentes, y los brazos públicos que invitamos a los que nos saludan del campo. Y con ustedes, la mascota más rockera de Argentina, Rocky Tami.
Smeniati, Juan Venegas, Jeffrey Solarin, and Hugues Ta Endela. Andre Spite will be coming off the bench. And this is the first of 2 games tonight. Coming up after this one, we will hop on the virtual private jet and take you to Salapa, Mexico for Halcones de Salapa and Real Esteli. That one tips off at 7:10 p.m. local time, 8:10 p.m. Eastern time. Our officials for this game, Daniel Garcia of Venezuela, Krishna Dominguez of Mexico, and Kevin Lay of Canada. Big welcome into all our fans in the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCLA YouTube channel. Games tomorrow. We've got an early one, 11:10 a.m. local time, 9:10 a.m. Eastern time. It's going to be Boca Juniors against Flamengo. And then in the evening, Sao Paulo and Nacional, 9:40 p.m. local time, 7:40 p.m. Eastern time. Just about ready to get started here in Buenos Aires. And last night, UdeC hung in with Franca as long as they could before falling 88-72. We had a great game on the Group A side. Real Esteli held off Gladiadores. Banzo Ategui, 89-84 to advance to the quarterfinals. So tonight's game between Halcones and Real Esteli will be of essentially no consequence. Ball's in the air, and we are underway. Tip controlled by UdeC. Derek Woods on the handoff to Carrasco. And Alejandro Vergara can't handle it. Goes off his left hand out of bounds.
Ten seconds in. How do you turnover? Oh, no.
Obras, their first possession offensively. Venegas getting it over to Solarin, back to Venegas. Obras working it around the outside. That three-pointer missed. Rebound pulled down by Marquez Lecher. Carrasco. Woods. Hook shot off the glass, and that's good.
Yeah, just dug him right down into the basket there. UdeC showing a zone here. With that shot, might not last. We'll see.
Solarin shoots right over that zone. It's for three. Solarin, a 47% three-point shooter on this tournament.
You mentioned as well they might be a little short-handed. That can be an effort to save a little bit of energy on the defensive end.
My goodness, Marquez Lecher, the tip dunk.
Somebody forgot to put a body on him.
The baseline drive behind the back pass to Endela. He goes up in traffic and scores. Vergara looking. Gets it to Lecher. Shot clock at 8. Lecher a little slide step into the lane. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled down by Endela. Across to Solarin, now into the corner. Back to Solarin, thought about the three, and Obras content to work it around the outside on this zone. Shot clock at 5. Venegas throws it inside to Tandela. Oh, tough shot by Hugues Tandela. And he's got 4. I know you like seeing Hugues Tandela working down inside like that. Letcher for 3. Tandela
Yeah, he's
going to draw the foul on Derek Woods.
He's clutch, buzzer beaters. He's a shoo-in tonight, for sure.
So a timeout on the floor taken by UdeC. They trail 7-4 early on.
When he goes to the corner, when the ball is in the corner.
I know that, but the ball's not in the corner. This is what I'm telling you. He has to help. I have to drop. If the ball goes to the wing, I have to drop.
But Alex is here, and if you're here, you take the ball. Another pass in the corner, go pitcher.
A little bit of a disagreement here on what the rotation should be in the zone.
Yeah.
Tenemos todos los minutos para preguntar. If there's 4 people on the outside, coach, one team, one. I know what Rick is. I'm just saying, but if there's 4 guys here, and the ball's out there, hombre.
Oh, some discord in the UdeC huddle. Cipriano Nunez and his assistants Santiago Gomez and Hector Fernandez, as we look at the tip dunk by Marquez Letcher. They were not in agreement with Letcher on, as you said, rotating in that zone. Finally, the coaches just gave up.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think they just switched it to man. I think they called hombre. So they went to a man-to-man to
yeah, here we are.
Well, that's one way to figure out the zone rotation. Just go to man. Felipe Nyako with the drive.
The zone is easier to stop drives like that. You usually protecting against the drive, but giving up a longer shot is usually a trade-off.
Woods working on Andela. No basket. And the foul's going to be called on Hugues Tandela, 24-year-old from Cameroon. Playing in his second game with Obras and Coach Diego Vadel. Diego Vadel coaching in his second game with Obras. He had replaced Peter Dominguez, who took a assistant coaching job with the Milwaukee Bucks when they had their coaching shakeup. Andela, jump hook in the lane, no good. Rebound, Derek Woods.
This isn't just because he's my guy, but I didn't really like that last foul on Andela. I just didn't see much. They're both banging in the post there, and he wasn't using his arm or anything like that. Just kind of gave it back to the offensive player, but you play on.
Wood scores for UdeC to make it 9-6, and now Carrasco, the flat-footed rebound. Carrasco to Woods. Thought about the open three. Now gets it to Letcher. Letcher stumbles his way into the lane and turns it over.
I believe maybe it was Letcher the other night. He was dead set on going baseline, and then on that one he had the baseline open to a drop step and kept going into the middle. We'll see if we get some more opportunity to see him on the block. See what kind of moves he's got.
Kick into the corner to Venegas, now outside to Smeniati. He spins into the lane. Pretty finish with the left hand for Franco Smeniati.
Beautiful spin. Yeah, of all the games we've watched so far, so far this game, I would say the most controlled and clean, other than that original turnover that was the first possession of the game.
Oh, the alley-oop a little too high to Jeffrey Solarin. Now Carrasco, the behind-the-back move, draws the foul on Smaniotti.
I jinxed
11-6
it just when I said it was
matches.
clean.
11-6 matches the biggest lead of the game for Obras at 5. And are they talking about possibly an unsportsmanlike?
Told the players to go back to their bench, so they plan to talk about it for a moment.
Yeah, I was going to say Smaniotti didn't play the ball on Carrasco. He made that spin move. He just pushed him. And they're going to review it. Exactly 5 minutes to play in this first quarter. There's the missed alley-oop. And now here comes... Well, I don't think they're looking at the missed layup by Prinsloo. So here's, we're going to look at it again. Carrasco, the spin and the push.
Yeah.
That'd be a tough unsportsmanlike there. I mean, I guess maybe by definition, he wasn't making a play on the ball, and he was intentionally committing a foul. I mean, he had his arm on the way up before the play was even over, and they do change it to an unsportsmanlike. So, yeah, by definition, that's exactly what it was. He didn't play the ball. It was an intentional foul to stop the break. You can argue that, well, it wasn't really a break, but he definitely had the momentum. And I think that is, by the letter of the law, the right call.
The way I've always coached, a little bit different situation, but I've always said if you can go across someone's body when you're trying to commit a foul, as he was there, try to make sure you hit the ball, even if you hit all of the player's body. Because, and usually when I'm coaching it, it's because if the foul gets missed, you've made a play on the ball and maybe now you get a steal. In this case, you can make the argument that it wasn't an unsportsmanlike, even if they call the foul on you.
Both free throws good. I like that logic. Now Letcher driving in from the left wing, and he's bumped by Solarin. And he'll go to the line for a pair. Letcher, a 67% free throw shooter around the tournament. First free throw for Letcher is good. He's got 3 points. Second free throw finds its way in. And the lead down to 1. Stolen away. Here comes Woods. Carrasco. Woods again. That is good. And UdeC on top. First time since they led 2-0. Shot clock at 8. Long three on the way from the left wing. That rattles in. Franco Smaniotti.
Great look.
Obras back on top by 2.
Yeah, we continue to see some good basketball here. Oh!
Oh, the alley-oop to Marquez Letcher. Letcher could not complete the alley-oop, but there at the other end, Smaniotti scores again. He's got 7.
All right, I'm done complimenting their play. Every time I've done that so far, they miss an alley-oop dunk. Maybe if I say it looks really bad, they'll just get a 360 windmill in here.
Oh, you know and I know it doesn't work like that. I was doing a game in the Belgian league earlier today, and a team from Antwerp was trying to make a late comeback. They were down by 4. They threw up an alley-oop, and Groupe Lemaire of Liège skied and caught the alley-oop out of midair on the defensive side and saved the game. One of the best defensive plays I've seen in a while. Speaking of alley-oops, Rubio into the game now as Daniel Prinsloo sits down for UdeC. Got to get something working toward the basket here. Now Letcher on the baseline. Oh, Letcher, the pretty finish, couldn't get it to go in. Did great work getting to the bucket, but just could not get it to go down. Now Smeniotti for 3. The tip missed. Another tip. I think they're going to be crediting Jeffrey Solarin for that one.
I actually think it was the original shooter that tipped that. Solarin's tip missed.
You're right. I think they did give it to Smeniotti. Well, that overture makes it 18-12. Biggest lead of the game for Obras. And Miguel Ruiz can't control it on the floor. And that's going to be UdeC ball.
Yeah, Ruiz did a great job on defense there, other than losing the ball here, but he hedged hard out on this this screen that most of the teams like to run as their kind of default offense. They'll bring a big guy up top and see if they can get a mismatch.
Coming up on 2 minutes to play first quarter. Obras on top by 6. Carrasco to Rubio for 3. Short. Venegas takes it all the way himself. It's the little mid-range jumper. And a 9-0 run for Obras since UdeC took the lead.
Yeah, now I recognize Venegas. He was the guy that had himself a game the other night.
Yeah, he's the one who hit that 3-quarter court shot.
Yeah, he had a swagger about him the rest of the game after that. Hit a couple more threes, if I'm not mistaken, just of the regular variety. Yeah, it's kind of a hard foul there, or hard screen, which became a foul.
So the offensive foul on Obras. Second foul on Smeniotti. Look at it again here. Yeah, he kind of moved into it.
And the
So it's
person
going to be
handling the
UdeC ball.
Yeah, the person handling the ball can kind of help to avoid that. What happens is normally they're going a little too early before the screen is set. You got to give your guy enough time to actually get set on that screen before you dribble towards it.
Evandro Ortega into the game now for UdeC, 41 years old. Another one of those guys who will not be afraid to shoot from anywhere. Carrasco launches that three-pointer and draws the foul. Smeniotti wants the review. That's going to be 3 fouls on Smeniotti.
Let's see here.
Yeah, we didn't see the...
Yeah, he's saying, ref, listen, if I foul someone, I'm going to tell you I fouled them. Like... Earlier, the unsportsmanlike, he had his hand up. I think he put his hand up calling for the ref to call the foul before he actually committed the foul in that instance.
Yeah, he did.
But
now it's 3 fouls.
We need a hand signal for foul. Like, hey, just call the foul so I don't actually have to hit the person with the ball.
So the That's 3 fouls on Smagnati here in the first quarter and 3 free throws for Carrasco.
I sense a substitution.
Yeah, I can't imagine Smagnati's going to stay in there. Carrasco hits all 3, and yes, indeed, Smagnati will have a seat. So he sits down with 3 fouls. Juan Respod comes on. Lightly used Juan Respod. He's only played 9 minutes this entire tournament, but he drives it there.
We've yet to see Spite, have we?
You're right.
Because we were a bit surprised he wasn't in the starting lineup, and then I didn't see where he had come in yet.
First free throw missed by Miguel Ruiz. And he did not appear to get injured in that game. You have to wonder.
Maybe it's
He's
load
not playing
management.
this entire. Well, I don't know about load management, or maybe there was some sort of team rules infraction where he's going to be sitting out this first quarter. That three-pointer from the left wing is up and good, and lightly used Juan Respod hits. That's his first points of the tournament. He gives Obras their biggest lead of the game at 24-15. 14.7 to play in this first quarter.
Definitely stepped out there.
Now, well, you saw that. I didn't. Michael Rivera stepped on the sideline. I thought they got Alejo Digon for the foul. So now Obras will get one more crack at it. Here's Respod again. A beautiful feed, and he hits the cutter. Zipping in from along the baseline. And at the end of one, it's 26-15. Obras in favor of UdeC. We are back in just a moment with second quarter action live from Buenos Aires.
Claro, porque tiene esto entre el lente, que es adaptador entre el lente.
El peso
Del equipo no es tanto como todo lo que tiene acá adelante.
no, es mucho de acá y está concentrado acá.
Ah,
Este
mira,
es el
como sería la parte del sensor, donde estaría el sensor también.
no sé, pero vos ves el manual y te dice que el centro de gravedad es este.
Claro,
Te lo marca acá.
mira.
Mira mucho.
Claro,
Más
la
el
tiene muy
lente.
adelante,
Eso
claro.
sin el lente. Más el lente.
No, el lente también te suma, también eso del polo, del ¿El foco lo haces vos o esto es solo para el
Yo.
zoom? Vos haces el foco.
A veces un poco con esta mano me ayudo.
Welcome back to Estadio Obras Sanitarias in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Second quarter, just about to get underway. Obras Sanitarias leading UdeC by a score of 26-15. After one quarter, Leandro Sermonado 2 points, Juan Respod 3, Miguel Ruiz 1 for Obras. Felipe and Jaco 2. Franco Speniati with 9, but he's out with 3 fouls. Jeffrey Solarin 3 points. Huesta Endela 4 points. Juan Venegas with 2. For UdeC, Sebastian Carrasco with 5. Marquez Lecher 4. Derek Woods 6. As Victor Perez steps in and hits a 3-pointer to make it 29-15. Alongside Andrew Hunt, my name is Craig Fada. So glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas or around the world. In the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL Americas YouTube channel. Welcome in, everybody. We've got one more game after this one. Halcones de Salapa will take on Real Esteli at 7 p.m. local time, 8:10 p.m. Eastern time. Respode into the corner. 3 on the way for Digon, missed. Prinsloo driving, catches his own shot. And now Marquez Lecher in the corner, driving on Serminato. Skips his way through. Not pleased that he missed that layup, but he will go to the line for a pair of free throws.
Ooh. I don't know. It looked like he double tapped his left foot there, the foot that he took off with basically his first step, which then if the foot touches the floor again before the second step comes down, that would be his second, meaning the second becomes the third, his right foot.
In other words, you're saying he might have traveled.
It's very possible he traveled, yes.
Both free throws good for Lecher. It's 29-17. Ruiz has it stolen from behind by Carrasco. Now into the corner. Vergara thought about the 3-pointer. Lecher on the drive again. Strong off the glass, draws the foul.
Yeah, you see that pass there. The defense was focused on the right side block. That gave Lecher a little bit of a space or a step to go to the right.
Marquez Lecher kind of physically reminds me of Latrell Sprewell.
I can see that.
Going back a few years. That wiry frame.
Yeah, I loved the Sprewell Knicks with Larry Johnson, Patrick Ewing, Charlie Ward, Mark Jackson. That was a favorite team of mine. One of them.
Shot blocked by Daniel Prinsloo. Wow, a beautiful drive by Marquez Lecher. He's got 10 already, and he's single-handedly trying to get UdeC back into this game.
Real quick, I left out Allen Houston. I don't know how I could have done that. He's one of my favorites in that team. Deadly shooter. Yeah, Craig, I said it in the first quarter, and I'll maintain so far in the second quarter, this has been one of the more controlled games that we've seen. I want to see here, we're looking on the turnovers. I feel like we're pretty low.
3 on the way from Respode. That misses.
Yeah. Wow. 6 turnovers for UdeC, 4 for Obras. More than I would have expected.
Carrasco gets it out to Letcher between the rings. Loses it as he tries to change hands. Up ahead and a nice finish by Felipe and Jaco. Letcher loses it again. And now it's a 3-on-1 for Obras. Oh my goodness, all three players on the 3-on-1 had a crack at it. They all missed. Prinsloo comes out of there with it.
Great defense on the 3-on-1. Just superb.
Prinsloo's pass batted out of bounds by Alejo Digon. Marquez Letcher, a well-earned rest. Three-pointer miss, tracked down in the corner by Rubio, but he either stepped on the baseline or dribbled it on the baseline, and that's going to be Obras ball.
Let's throw it down to the big fella. He's in, he's hungry, let him eat.
Cipriano Nunez asking for a review. That is going to be a challenge.
Yeah, we'll say the coach probably had a better eye on that than the referee did. The referee was on the other side of the court here. Yeah,
well,
both of those feet look pretty.
Well, is that line inside considered in play? Or is the solid line, the solid black outside that line, considered out of bounds? Because we look here, we get step. He's on the line, but he's not in the black. There he's on the line, but not in the black.
The black line is the line because it connects to the 3-point and all that. The baseline would, you know, the lane lines and the 3-point line connects to the out of bounds line. Your arm bone connects to your elbow bone. Them lines. Yeah, I'm surprised the coach. I don't know. He was standing right there, and he still challenged it.
Yeah, he must have thought that the line was not the line.
He needed my explanation with a song. Oh,
yeah,
nutmeg.
Wow. Hugo Estan De La goes up and hangs on the rim.
Great pass, great finish.
Juan Venegas comes back on for Obras. Juan Respode has a seat. Doing a great job in there after Franco Smediotti went out with 3 fouls in the first quarter. Now Prinsloo working on Serminato. Shot blocked from behind, but a foul called.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought he was holding his own pretty good there. I don't like the foul from the help. I think he had a pretty good chance of missing that shot and securing the rebound, or causing
especially with
securing the rebound.
Especially with the shot clock winding down, may as well just let him shoot it. Prinsloo hits both free throws. The foul was on Juan Venegas, by the way.
His first foul. Well, maybe I don't care as much. I am a fan of making people earn their baskets.
Shot clock at 6. Serminato, and he travels.
Luckily for me, Craig, I was a player that never played very much, so I basically had unlimited fouls in my head. I don't think I've ever fouled out of a game that I can recall. If I did, it was only one time, and I can't remember it.
Woods. Cross-court pass to Rubio. Nice close by the defense. Prinsloo for 3. Splash! Daniel Prinsloo hits from outside. It's down to 7. UdeC with a chance to cut further into this lead as we approach the halfway mark of the second quarter. Welcome into all our viewers in the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL America's YouTube channel. Carrasco to Prinsloo, puts it on his hip, gets it to Woods. Woods! That goes out of bounds. It'll stay with UdeC at a fresh 14.
Woods knew when he got the ball he had 3 fakes worth of time left before he had to shoot.
Got that internal clock. Now 4 fakes.
Oh. Yeah, we didn't see the first couple. One
Cipriano Nunez calls timeout.
Oh!
Beautiful. Look at that pass from Felipe and Jaco. Wasn't between the legs, but beautiful pass to UdeC Endela. Just goes up and destroys it.
I thought it was between what? Of the defender.
Yeah.
He didn't go between.
I thought it was from the, I thought it was on the first angle, and then the second angle it looked like it was outside the left leg. Either way, it was a great pass.
Okay. Great pass either way. I agree there. It ruins my bit. I was gonna say to check your spice rack. You might be missing your nutmeg.
I'm not getting the reference. Again, just what a wonderful international game basketball is. You've got Prinsloo from South Africa. Got players from the USA. Juan Venegas from Peru. Miguel Ruiz from Venezuela. And UdeC Endela from Cameroon. Not to mention all the Argentines and Chileans in this game. Quick pass into Rubio. Couldn't handle it. It's going to be Obras ball.
Get open there.
Looking to extend this 7-point lead. Endela on the handoff to Digon, now across. Venegas gains the lane, kicks it out. Stolen by Rubio. 2-on-1. And the finish by Andres Dominguez. Actually, I think that was Michael Rivera that had the steal. Another player lightly
I would
used.
Venegas to just shoot that one.
Jaco drives, kicks it into the corner. 3 on the way from Serminato. No. Rivera the rebound. Leads down to 5. Prinsloo. Back to Rubio. Shot clock at 8. Work it around the outside. Little mid-range jumper, no. Made the right move, took the right shot. Just didn't go in.
Yeah, that shot should go in most of the time.
Jump ball called. It's going to be UdeC ball on the alternating possession arrow. Nifty little behind the back pass. UdeC has not committed a team foul this quarter. Just inside 3 minutes left. Rubio. Dominguez. Back to Rubio. He launches the tray. No. Andela the rebound.
There's some good two-man action, just didn't make the shot.
Another takeaway by UdeC. Orozco has his shot rejected. Andela gets up there and swats that one to Mars.
Yeah, he was a little late on the help, but just said, hey, I'll meet you at the rim. And there he was. Just building a resume for player of the game.
Rivera out to Carrasco. Now to Letcher. Letcher goes up and brings the thunder with 2 hands.
Boom.
Lead down to 3. Letcher's got 12. Swap out balls. As Obras calls timeout. 9-0 run by UdeC to get back into this one. It was a beautiful pass there. A little hook pass with some English on it. I guess that wouldn't be English down here, that'd be Spanish.
You play show, vamos por atrás. Que tire un triple para que no role, todo adentro. Okay, show.
Get out of the way here. Let us see the
Show
ball.
and come back with your man. Ahí vamos por atrás. No vayas por atrás antes. ¿Está bien? Ahora en ataque hacemos esto. Julio.
It was pretty funny in the second window in January. I can't remember which team it was, but the cameraman was in the huddle and one of the assistants put his hand over the lens and pushed the camera guy out. And that immediately drew a FIBA official over and said, "Don't you do that again." Look at Prinsloo's three-pointer. 32-year-old from the Republic of South Africa. Ta Andela from Cameroon. Venegas to inbound, getting it to Inyako, back to Venegas. 2 minutes to play in this second quarter. Venegas zips it into the corner for Digon, back outside to Venegas. Steps back for the 3, that missed. Rebound Rubio. Carrasco to Rivera. Rubio.
Yeah.
Carrasco, great job getting it back. He spins around Letcher, gets Letcher in the lane. He goes up. Bucket won't count because I think the foul was on the shot by Letcher. Prinsloo got the tip in. So Letcher should go to the line for a pair here. Yeah, there's the foul.
More free throws. He's got 6 already.
And he's hit all 6 of them. Letcher coming into this game was a 67% free throw shooter. First free throw is through. Letcher to get UdeC to within 1. That one pops out. That's his first miss on the night. But the lead is down to 2. Nyako gets it to Taindela. His jump hook falls off to the right side. And the rebound by Daniel Prinsloo. UdeC can tie it here or take the lead with a tray, but a whistle, as they're going to swap the ball out again. Again, summer down here in Buenos Aires, currently 82 degrees with 72% humidity. So a little sticky in Estadio Obras Sanitarias. Long 3. That's good! UdeC's got the lead, 34-33. Sebastian Carrasco buries the long-range shot.
Yeah, and then now on the other end, what's the call here? There must be a foul before the shot? Okay, I see it. I was looking at Prinsloo. It looks like,
Yeah.
is that
No, it was
Dominguez? I
Rubio
can't tell who
before
that is.
Prinsloo.
Rubio.
So they counted the bucket.
Oh?
Did they call it a goaltend?
Did he make? I didn't. Oh. I think
Yeah, when
they did.
Prinsloo swatted it out of there, that had to have been a goaltend. Now Prinsloo for 3 at the other end, no good. Check the TikTok on it and see.
That makes sense.
It doesn't say that it was a goaltend. But yeah, I was under the same impression that the shot didn't go in.
Yeah, Prinsloo definitely got a hand on it while it was in the air.
Now Rubio whistled for his second foul. Letcher thought the foul was on him.
Yeah, you could see when he was on the floor, he was in disbelief.
And the first free throw misses with 3 seconds left. Well, UdeC did this last night to Franca. Hung with them. Now from half court. No good by Rubio. So we go to halftime with Obras on top by 3, 37-34. UdeC outscored Obras in that second quarter, 19-11. UdeC trailed by as many as 14 points.
Yeah, free throws there are different in the game.
Yeah.
que vinieron a hacer
Rebounds dead even.
al equipo. A ver, nombre. Joaquín. ¿Me tenés fe?
As we look at the individual numbers on this game for Obras, Felipe and Jaco, 4 points. Jeffrey Solarin, 3. Costa Andela.
Perdón. Vamos con tiros de... Vamos con libres. Rocky. Tami. Por favor. Ahora va con suerte.
That game at 7:10 p.m. local time, 8:10 p.m. Eastern time. Obras with the initial possession of the second half, leading by 3. Kaendela.
Somebody needs to come get the ball.
Yeah.
He had no dribble. You really don't want him dribbling out there anyway, and everybody was just standing around.
Felipe Nyako misses the three-pointer. Another rebound for Marquez Letcher. Carrasco. And a foul called. Was that a foul? He dribbled on the sideline, and he was asking where the foul was. Well, that's just a turnover. Andela between the rings. Letcher fell over, leaving Cipriano or Serminato wide open, but he recovered in time. Now Letcher on the right wing, feeding Rubio. His shot blocked. Serminato at the other end. Ooh. Misses the dunk and goes down hard. I believe that foul is going to be on Derek Woods.
Serminato's looking pretty good this evening, like his game. Oh, I think we just saw Spike there. Doesn't look like, looks like he's just got a t-shirt on. Maybe it's a warm-up.
Yeah, but he has not played a minute of this game. Entirely certain what's going on here in the arena. They had, I guess, some either moisture on the floor or was it blood? So we saw somebody's hand that was cut up. And another spot. All right, now we're ready to go. And Dela another block, but there for the putback, Marquez Letcher.
Emphatic putback with authority.
Reminded me of an Andrew Hunt dunk.
Ooh.
Solarin gives it up to Nyako. Gets it back. Now to Andela. And he did not get that one off. Missed it anyway. But a shot clock violation on Obras.
Craig, he only missed it because he knew it didn't count. That would have gone in otherwise.
That's his story, and he's sticking to it. So now UdeC with a chance to tie, perhaps take the lead on a three-point play or a three-pointer. Prinsloo spinning his way, off to square it in, and we're tied at 38.
Uh-oh.
Prinsloo now with 7. Beautiful drive and finish there by Juan Venegas. He's got 7.
That was silky.
Silky, I like that description.
Oh, no.
Oh, and they throw the alley-oop to Marquez Letcher, and he trips over Jeffrey Solarin.
Got a couple bodies on the floor here.
Yeah. It's like a drowning pool song.
You beat me to the reference.
So Obras on top by 2 now, 40-38. An offensive foul. And Yako's got the same question you have.
Well, I just don't know. I didn't see this because I was watching the ball screen. So where was Anyako's foul? Oh, he was kind of doing a secondary ball screen. What we'd call screen the screener. He's trying to find the man of, in this case, Tondela.
Letcher. Couple of big strides, but Tondela stays right with him. Shot blocked out of bounds. Letcher looking incredulously at the official. But it stays with UdeC. Carrasco. And there was a bump in there. And an a foul before the shot.
Yeah, it looks like this one was involving Letcher as well, if I'm not mistaken.
So that's on Smaniotti. That's his 4th. So we're not going to see him for a while with 6:59 to play in the 3rd. So a fresh 14 for UdeC. Here comes Carrasco. Tried to get it to Letcher inside. Prinsloo ended up with it. His little jump hook off the glass won't go. And now Obras back the other way. Solarin. Into the corner, catch and shoot 3. That rattles out. Tondela tried getting the rebound. And Letcher throws it off of Tondela out of bounds. And it's going to be UdeC ball. Andres Dominguez back on for UdeC. As Marquez Letcher has a seat. That 3 rattles out. Rebound grabbed by Alejo Digon. Solarin on the handoff. Venegas 10 to shoot. Great job by Michael Rivera staying with him defensively. Catch and shoot 3 from the left wing is no good by Digon. And UdeC again with a chance to tie. Carrasco from 15 won't fall in.
Yeah, he's had a couple of those open jumpers mid-range. Hasn't been able to connect.
That long 3-pointer no good. Boy, and if you can get a mid-range game, you can make a lot of money around the world.
Yeah, we saw Jordan Crawford making some pretty good mid-range attempts, but he's a former NBA player with a good amount of experience, so that's expected of him.
Prinsloo's running hook falls in. Prinsloo having himself a game. I think he's got 9 now. Yes, indeed, 9 points, and we're tied up again at 40.
He's definitely a little more visible tonight than we saw in the previous game.
You hear the fans for UdeC singing. Making the trip over from Chile.
Got a good rhythm.
Kick out to Felipe Iñaco. Now Digon on the drive draws the foul.
My rhythm comment was referring to the fans, not necessarily the game. I wouldn't say the rhythm is bad, just the fans' rhythm better.
Free throw is good by Digon. If you're wondering how far these fans from Chile had to travel to get to Buenos Aires,
I was actually wondering that.
it's just under 1,700 kilometers.
Oh, wow.
To go from Concepcion to Buenos Aires. Just a quick little 20-hour drive.
I hear it's pretty flat terrain, though, correct? No mountains.
Yeah, no, there's no mountains in South America. Second foul on Andres Dominguez. And every time UdeC's gotten a sniff at the lead here, they haven't been able to capitalize. Digon on the drive. Pretty drive by Alejo Digon. Obras by 4 once again. Here's Rubio. His shot off the glass, no. Dominguez, the tough rebound. Rubio for 3, no. Tandela saves the rebound. And here Obras looking to extend. 3:40 to play, third quarter. Venegas into the corner for Respode. He drives, baseline floater. Nope. Carrasco puts the brakes on. Dominguez backing up. Ball's going to be on Alejo Digon. Carrasco's first free throw a little too strong. Carrasco had been 5 of 5 from the line prior to that shot. And that's the second. Gets UdeC back to within 3. Venegas to Digon. Now back to Ruiz. Now back to Iñaco. Iñaco throws it into the corner. 3 on the way. Missed by Digon. Rebounded by Ruiz. Another 3. Another miss. Letcher had the rebound. Saved it into Prinsloo. And then Prinsloo throws it back in. Now Respond for three. Splashed! Well, that's a bad break there for UdeC. Respond now with 6 points.
Oh.
Letcher loses the handle.
Looks like he feels
that went off Obras.
Well, yeah, Respond got a piece of the ball. It looks like Letcher thinks that he might have got a piece of his arm as well.
Carrasco. Back outside to Rivera. Rivera, Euro into the lane. Beautiful drive by Michael Rivera off the glass. And
yeah, way to absorb the contact and then go up with the shot.
lead back down to 4.
Get it inside.
Driving. And a miss from outside. And Letcher comes down gingerly after getting that rebound. That looks like a cramp. Yeah, you see him trying to stretch it out immediately.
Yeah, heat and humidity you mentioned earlier would definitely be cramping weather.
That's up high in the thigh or the groin area.
Yeah, your thigh bone's actually connected to your hip bone. If anybody's just joining, even if anybody's been with us the whole time, they're like, "What is he talking about?" I want everyone to know that anything I say that may seem not so intelligent is just a joke. All of it. Anything that I say that doesn't make a lot of sense. Definitely.
Well, you were.
Definitely
I'm laughing because you referred to it earlier that the knee bone's connected to the hip bone when we were talking about the lines being connected. And you saying the little knee bone's connected to the thigh bone or whatever. Yeah, somebody didn't catch that earlier. That's why I chuckled. I knew exactly where you were going with that. So Marquez Letcher, wow, unable to put any pressure on that leg. And if he can't come back, that's going to be a huge loss for UdeC. He's got 15 points, 5 rebounds.
Yeah, he seems to be the one that they kind of move their offense through.
Yeah, they've gotten almost nothing out of Derek Woods tonight, just 6 points.
Yeah, and I just have to reiterate too. They're playing with 9 guys, and one of those guys only played a minute 17. Arteaga? I'm going to see. I defer to you on the correct pronunciation. Arteaga. So yeah, he's played negligible minutes. So they've basically had an 8-man rotation, which is now going to be down to 7. Luckily, really just a quarter left to play.
Yeah, Andres Dominguez hasn't played a lot of time either. They hardly ever use him. He's already seen 5 minutes in this game. Rubio faked the pass into the corner. Now puts the brakes on from 15. Prinsloo the rebound. Rubio for 3. No. And perhaps that cramp by Marquez Letcher symbolic of Obras right now. They look to be a little rubber-legged.
Yeah, that heat can really wear you out fast.
They gave everything they had against Franca last night, and they've given everything they have tonight against Obras. Prinsloo was whistled for the foul there, and then I saw a signal from the official that I hadn't seen before. Not sure what it was. He was like double crossing the arms, like substitution, but he signaled it twice. I'm not sure what that was all about, or if that was a particular foul call or what that was. And that's going to go off the leg of Michael Rivera, and it'll be Obras ball. I just get the sense, Andrew, that UdeC is rapidly running out of steam. It feels like they've hit a wall.
Yeah.
And there's an example of that foul right there.
Yeah, right there. I said, as soon as you say something in the wide open court, just needs to get back to the half court. He decided he wanted a little bit of a longer break. Rivera did. And it's a foul right here when you go to the line. It's basically a timeout.
Yeah.
No strategy discussion, but the rest is the same.
The other team can't score during a timeout, though.
Well,
of course, Juan Raspal
right here they
score there. So
yeah, the best they can do is 1 point. If you told me, hey, if you foul every time down the court, the other team's only going to hit one free throw, I'd have to consider it.
yeah, the old Hack-a-Shack theory. Now Carrasco weaving his way into the front court, hounded by Juan Raspal. Down to Prinsloo. Hits Rivera. His shot falls in. UdeC hanging around as the third quarter is coming to an end. Shot clock is off. Game clock now down to 10. Raspal trying to shake Prinsloo. Can't. Prinsloo comes down with it. Half-court shot is up, off the glass, but no good. And we go to the fourth quarter with UdeC hanging around, trailing by just 3. Obras leading 48-45. Both teams scoring just 11 points in that third quarter. Back in just a moment with fourth quarter action live from Buenos Aires.
Tiene una
48-45 in favor of Obras over UdeC as we head into the fourth quarter. Obras led 26-15 after the first quarter, but UdeC has outscored them actually.
Yeah, with the fatigue we mentioned there at the end of the third quarter, we'll see if shots have a harder time falling. Woods is going to be relatively fresh. I don't think we've seen him. That shot didn't look terrible. It didn't go in, but looked like he got off the floor on it.
Yeah, he's played 18 minutes. And that three goes in. Jeffrey Solarin, he's been relatively quiet this game. Just 6 points so far. As it leads back out to 6. And Andrew, if you put yourself on Obras's bench and you see the same thing that I do, that UdeC is running out of steam, what do you do offensively or defensively for that matter to try to take advantage of that?
Well, offensively, I'm definitely going to move the ball from side to side really fast if I can, passing the ball, and then look to attack. Once I get a full reversal, I'm going to drive hard and make their defense recover and then kick back to the opposite side. So for example, if I move the ball from the left to the right, once I get over to the right side, I'm going to dribble towards the middle, pass back to the left, and now then I see what I've got. I've still probably got one more drive where I can set up a pick and roll once we get down to the end of the shot clock to get up a shot if that doesn't produce anything.
Back outside to Solarin. Shot clock at 1 from near half court.
And then, yeah, here on defense. Well,
Woods just loses his footing on a wet spot on the floor. Lost his footing, lost the ball, and that led to the easy layup for Alejo Digon. Unfortunate break there for Obras, and now they're down by 10.
Yeah, it looks like that was just the condensation on the floor that's likely there with the humidity. To mention, to go back to defense as well, if I'm Obras, really I'm just going to remain playing solid defense. I know these guys are tired, so I'm guessing they're probably likely to throw up a shot before they get too far into their offense. I want to make sure if they're going to shoot something early, they're down by 10 points too, so they need to shoot. I just want to make sure I box out hard and get the rebound, because once I get the ball on offense, as we get a runner in here to the middle, once I get the ball on offense, I know that I'm going to take my time and take up as much clock as possible.
And to foul on the three-point shot there, that's one thing you don't want to do.
Definitely
let
not.
Obras, or rather let UdeC shoot their way back into it from the free throw line.
And in one of our other games I had mentioned, as Obras, I don't want free throws happening right now. That stops the clock. That gives UdeC a chance to rest up while they shoot. So if I make a three-point basket, that's something quick we can run right after that. If I'm shooting 3 free throws, that's all that time I get to rest, and the result is potentially the same.
First free throw in for Carrasco as we get a look at Cipriano Nunez in his third season at the helm of Universidad de Concepcion. And you can see clear through to the outside, that tunnel area behind that basket. So essentially an open air venue. 81 degrees still in Buenos Aires with 76% humidity. And Yako, shot clock at 5. Takes it all the way himself. Tough shot up over Woods.
Yeah, if I'm Obras, I just want baskets. I don't need to shoot threes. If I have a wide open, good look at a three, I'll probably take it. But yeah, getting to the rim is good because I have a better chance at points or drawing a defender and kicking out.
That was not a great shot, and then again, a foul. Foul was on Iñaco, his second. Now Rubio has a seat. Prinsloo on the handoff to Carrasco. Now Prinsloo for three, missed. Carrasco the rebound. Back outside to Prinsloo. He's driving on Digon. Throws up the wild shot, won't go in, but he'll go to the line for a pair. That'll be the third team foul on Obras with 6:26 to play in this fourth quarter. I think that's going to be foul number 3 on Digon.
I should have mentioned in my strategy discussion that they'd rather not foul. I don't know if I made that clear.
I think that was obvious.
Yes.
I think you didn't need to say that, but. Prinsloo lines up the second one and hits it. Prinsloo now with 11. So Lauren to Andela. Back to Iñaco. Trying to throw it in. Tried to throw it into Huesta Andela. And Prinsloo was there, and they called the jump ball. Nice defense by Prinsloo to come over. And it's going to be Obras ball on the alternating possession arrow, but a timeout called before we get back underway. Diego Badel wants to talk things over. Don't forget, Diego Badel in just his second game with Obras. He replaced Peter Dominguez prior to the start of this window, as Dominguez took a job with the Milwaukee Bucks as an assistant following their coaching shakeup. And what has he done? Well, he engineered a big win over Franca. Franca had looked unstoppable to that point.
Pase adentro, Chipi o jump out. Mano a mano, pick and roll acá. Vos, si haces esto, Franco te va a ir. ¿Está bien? ¿Entendiste, Franco? Esto. Chipi, mirá afuera y la pasás adentro si es fácil. Si no, seguís jugando. Franco, vamos.
Got the drive by Iñaco.
Cut the mano-a-mano pick and roll, so that's what they were looking for if we got man-to-man defense. I was trying to pick up, they were looking at a screen here on the block, the left side block where Andela is. He's going to set a screen. Okay, looks like there's our screen. Oh, we didn't get to see the play develop. Maybe they'll run it again.
Foul's going to be on Michael Rivera, and Franco Smeniati did a nice job selling it. To Iñaco, trapped in the corner. Andela gets it out to Venegas. 8 to shoot. Now inside to Andela, back out. That three on the way, no. Rebounded by Evandro Arteaga. Up ahead to Woods. And a blocking foul. It's going to be on Franco Smeniati, and his night is over.
He's gone.
ran
I
under
think
him.
he was late getting there. Right.
Yeah.
He,
So Franco Spagnotti fouls out with 10 points.
if it weren't for the semicircle there, you can't be inside that semicircle, otherwise it's foul. He could have just set up a little bit further back, but if he was any further back, he probably would have been within the circle.
Free from the corner, no. Down, pulled down by Solarin. And Obras trying to put UdeC away. They just will not go away. Now a loose ball. That ball's got so much spin on it, nobody could grab it. Finally, Obras takes control.
Yeah, as I say, I think we're going to take a timeout here for the clean up the slip and slide, maybe. Just the ball.
Swap out the balls. Fans providing their own entertainment here as we have a little perspiration condensation delay. And now, do we have an official timeout? Yeah, UdeC takes timeout after that long delay. Don't forget, one more game coming up after this one. In Xalapa, Veracruz, Mexico, it'll be Halcones taking on Real Estelí. That game gets underway at 7:10 local time, 8:10 Eastern time.
Llegan por detrás. Él le da un bote de más. Llega por detrás. Dan un bote. Llegan por detrás. Entonces no puede trabajar en espacios pequeños con mucho bote, Mike. Se está haciendo un hábito. El partido, 2-3 te pinchan, 2-3 te quitan. La conciencia la tiene que tener tú. Mucho tiempo. El bote. Me voy al aro. Mejor el ángulo. Mucho tiempo nada más. Mucho tiempo. Veo que you got a lot of time. Hey, we got a lot of time. Come on. Possession by possession. Bonus. Walk him down. 20. Que calienten 20. Ponlo abajo. Y después van por el hombro. ¿Vale? Vale, vamos.
Good to see Marquez Letcher up in the huddle. Not sure if we're going to see him back in the game after he went down with that leg injury, which looked initially like a cramp. It was high up
you
in
can
the
tell
leg.
he's still favoring it.
So he remains on the bench. Derek Woods has got to step up for UdeC. Here's Iñaco driving on Arteaga. Shot clock at 3. We're going on the drive, and that is good. Going with 10, the lead is 9. Ortega goes to the free throw line off the foul by Iñaco. Third foul on Iñaco. Ortega hits both free throws. 41-year-old Evandro Ortega. His team back to within 7. Can't remember which explorer it was that was searching for the Fountain of Youth. I think it was Juan Ponce de Leon. Have to check the magic Google box on that one, but if he didn't find it, Evandro Ortega did. Oh, bank in the 3-point shot for Juan Venegas. And Daniel Prinsloo throws his arms up in exasperation. So that gets the lead back to 10. Ortega. Carrasco. Foul. That's going to be number 4 on Venegas. First free throw up and good. Carrasco's got one more coming. And UdeC is doing what Obras and you do not want them to be doing, and that's scoring with the clock stopped.
Right, if you take away that wild 3-point shot by Venegas, which is his MO at this point,
Yeah.
they're in a decent position, only down 5, but currently, because that shot does count, they're still down 8, and
And an offensive foul.
Yeah, this,
In Yako. And that's his 4th. They called it on Solarin.
They're not looking like the team that wants to put this away. They're letting them hang around.
Carrasco, left side to Prinsloo for 3. Flash! And the lead down to 5. Prinsloo with 14. UdeC will just not go away. Now Solarin for 3. That's good! And if you're UdeC, it's just like, my goodness, we've expended so much energy, and every time we get close, they put a little more distance in between us, and now an offensive foul on UdeC. It's going to be on Evandro Ponce de Leon Ortega. I make that Fountain of Youth reference without being entirely sure it was Juan Ponce de Leon, the explorer, looking for that Fountain of Youth.
I'm confident.
Well, you're the color man. You should be Googling that for me.
Oh, all right. Based on my own historical knowledge, I just say it's right. I am actually quite sure that's the right answer.
Oh, and another 3. Juan Raspod from the corner.
Dagger.
You may be right. The lead is now 11 with 2:40 to play. And that was set up because Evandro Ortega was on skates. And that left the defense scrambling. Over the open look for 3, but Ortega scores the deuce at the other end. Does UdeC have one more run left in them? You see guys trying to get some of that moisture up off the floor. Wiping it with their shoes. They're wiping their shoes on their hands. It is sticky in Buenos Aires tonight. 81 degrees still in Buenos Aires with a humidity level of 76%.
Hey, en defensa aquí. Que sea
It would appear that the Fountain of Youth may have been a rumor. As it says here, according to popular legend, Ponce de Leon discovered Florida. Did not know that he discovered Florida. I knew that's where he had been. But he was searching for the Fountain of Youth. Those stories of vitality restoring waters were known on both sides of the Atlantic long before Ponce de Leon. The story of his searching for them was not attached to him until after his death. I'm going to read some more here to see. I would assume that statement means that there's no record of him actually saying that he was looking for it. It's just something that's assigned to him, like, you know, Paul Bunyan type situations.
Yeah, but Juan Ponce de Leon actually existed. Paul Bunyan,
Wait,
giant, did not actually exist.
you're telling me Paul Bunyan wasn't just a normal guy? Surely there was a Paul Bunyan somewhere. Maybe not the Paul Bunyan, but no rain on my parade.
Paul Bunyan was a giant. He wasn't a real person. He may have been based on an actual person, but
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. He may have been a real person, just not a giant. They called him a giant after, you know, he kept growing and growing after he had passed.
oh, I see. So you're equating his legend growing after his death to Juan Ponce de Leon searching for the Fountain of Youth after his death. Oh my goodness! Evandro Ortega hits the three-pointer and draws the foul. So he'll go to the line for a shot at the four-point play.
I kind of. Where's his right foot on this?
I thought the same thing.
Nobody's really complaining, so I don't think anybody else thinks that it was really close.
Ortega, 2 of 2 from the free throw line in this game, now 3 of 3. And look at that, UdeC back to within 5 with 2 minutes to play.
They need to stop.
Evandro Ortega, a 4-point play. Now an open 3 from the right wing. That's good. And again, every time UdeC starts to sniff, Obras has an answer. That time it's Alejo Digon for 3, and he's got 13 now. Digon had all day to line that one up. Prinsloo getting over late.
Yeah, just trading baskets not going to work right now.
UdeC turns it over. Out of a minute and a half to play. Ortega very nearly came away with the steal. Now Solarin for 3. Splash that one.
Didn't like that shot, but it went in.
Leads back to 11 now, just like that.
Yeah, I can't complain with the result.
Yeah.
That pretty much puts it out of reach.
See, there's no need for Carrasco to throw his head back like that. The foul was committed. It was nowhere near his head. I'm going to rail on that. That's going to be the hill I die on, Andrew. I want to single-handedly somehow try to eliminate the unnecessary throwing of the head back. The foul was committed.
I wish you will.
There was no contact anywhere near the head. There's no need for the dramatics. Leave that to the soccer players. Second free throw is in for Carrasco. And it's back down to 10 with 1:10 to play.
Get something
Lauren
going
in the
basket
corner.
here.
Digon. Oh, beautiful bounce pass to Solorin, and he scores, and that should put it out of range. Lead is 12. Solorin's got 14.
That's a foul.
And Ortega put the brakes on to try to put up a three-pointer, started to fall over, came back down, threw the pass, but commits the turnover, the 19th of the game for UdeC. Well, you really have to hand it to Cipriano Nunez and UdeC. They have just played their absolute guts out. Got to within 5 with 2 minutes to play, and they did that without Marquez Letcher. Got a 9-man roster coming into this one. Losing Letcher to injury gave them just 8.
Yeah, definitely happy with the effort.
Now Digon for 3 again. Whatever the final score is going to be, it's not going to be indicative of how close this game really was. UdeC had some chances.
Yeah, and you'd love to see if Letcher doesn't get hurt, you know, what's the difference? Because at the time, he was the leading scorer of the team and maybe the game. I don't recall if it was the game or not, but he had been putting on some.
At the time, he was leading
baskets.
scorer of the game. Since been tied on his own team by Sebastian Carrasco with 15 points, and Alejo Digon has since overtaken him with 16 for Obras. But just like against Franca, when they fell by 16, the game's a lot closer than the score would have indicated. Obras always had an answer for UdeC, though, and that is to their credit as well.
Absolutely.
So the players congratulating each other now.
What is
As
he
Juan
doing?
Vegas, he's hanging his foot over the timeline to flirt with a backcourt violation. But this one goes final, 79-65. Obras outlasts UdeC. Obras scores 31 points in that fourth quarter to 20 for UdeC. UdeC just absolutely ran out of steam. Alejo Digon led the way for Obras with 16 points. Jeffrey Solorin 14, Juan Respode, Juan Venegas, and Franco Spaniati each with 10. Jeffrey Solorin had 8 rebounds for Obras. Felipe Añaco 6 assists. For UdeC, Sebastian Carrasco 15 points, 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Marquez Letcher had 15 points, 5 boards before he went out with injury. Daniel Prinsloo finished with 14 points, 4 boards. Andro Ponce de Leon Ortega, 8 points. Derek Woods, 7. Michael Rivera, 4. Andres Dominguez had 2. And Alejandro Vergara and Kevin Rubio held scoreless. Rubio did have 5 rebounds. Vergara in a starting role, 0 for 4 from the floor and 2 rebounds. We've got one more game coming up. It's going to be Halcones de Salapa against Real Estelí. 7:10 p.m. local time, 8:10 p.m. Eastern time in the U.S. coming up in just about an hour. And we will bring that game to you. Andrew and I will gas up the virtual private jet, head to Salapa, and bring that game to you. You can see that one on FanDuel TV in the U.S., on DirecTV in South America, and around the rest of the world on the BCL America's YouTube channel. For my partner, Andrew Hunt, my name's Craig Fada, saying thanks for watching, and so long for now.